Hey guys! In today's video, I'll be reviewing the top 10 best handheld gaming console. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to rank them based on their quality, durability, customer reviews, and more. If you want to know about the best pricing and more information, you can check the description links below. Number 10 in my list is Nintendo Game Boy Advance Handheld Gaming Console. Nintendo really upped its game with the Game Boy Advance. It was a 32-bit machine, so blew several competitors out of the park, including the Neo Geo Pocket Color, on its launch in 2023. It was also compatible with all Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, so had a large library already available when it first hit stores. As the hardware was comparable to games like Mario Kart, Super Circuit became instant. You can even still see some of its best tracks in the latest Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for Nintendo Switch. Number 9 in my list is PlayStation Vita Handheld Gaming Console. Sony's follow-up to the PSP was a superb machine, with the original model sporting an excellent 5-inch OLED touchscreen. Uniquely, there was also a touch panel on the rear, although we never found a game that used it adequately enough. A second model, affectionately dubbed the PlayStation Vita Slim, swapped the OLED panel for LCD but was lighter, thinner, and had a more universal charging port. Both could also be linked to a PlayStation 4 to remotely play games on the smaller screen around the home. Will be sorely missed now it has been discontinued. Number 8 in my list is Neo Handheld Gaming Console. Like the Steam Deck or the OneX Player, the Neo Next Gaming Console aims to be a leader in portable PC gaming. But where Chinese developer Neo stands apart from the pack is in their pursuit of exquisite devices that push the boundaries inside and out. With a stats list including AMD Ryzen 7 5825U CPU, AMD Radeon Vega 8 GPU, 16 GB RAM, 2 TB storage, and a 7 IPS display, we would have to say they are reaching that goal. All packed in a beautifully designed device that is much smaller than its competition. We previously compared it to the size of a Nintendo Switch. With the original iteration, the Neo, and the upcoming Neo Air, Neo is really solidifying its position in the market as one of the most premier game console manufacturers, and we are 100% on board with them. It is exciting times for portable PC gaming, and Neo is a name we expect to see on many future best handheld games consoles lists. So why would this list be any different? Number 7 in my list is OneX Player 1S Handheld Gaming Console. Professing the title of the most powerful portable PC on the market is a bold claim, but we are happy to confirm that the OneX Player has not left those promises unfulfilled. When we first wrote about the announcement of the OneX Player back in May of 2023, we mentioned stats like the 8.4 HD IPS display, Tiger Lake i7 CPU, Windows 10 operating system, 15,300 mAh battery, and an integrated fingerprint scanner. Those are just some of the fancy schmancy terms they threw at us, but to those of us who do not really understand what a lot of that means, it means you are gonna be able to play most PC games from your Steam library at impressive ease. And obviously, a bunch of great options for emulation as well. One of the best features of the OneX Player is just how comfortable it is in the hands. Both the placement and the responsiveness of the buttons are near perfect. Yes, it is a big, but that is to be expected when you are pretty much holding a laptop in your hands. With that giant screen pulling us in, we quickly forgot we were holding anything at all. If the size of the device intimidates you, maybe the OneX Player Mini would be more up your alley. But we are very happy to say that the OneX Player is a gorgeous, powerful handheld device that can hold its own against the likes of the Steam Deck or the Alien Odin. And that is saying a lot. Number 6 in my list is Retroid Pocket 2 Plus Handheld Gaming Console. We love just about everything about the device. The incredible form factor that fits absolutely perfect in your hands. The Android operating system that gives a ton of flexibility and options. The incredible gameplay on everything up to 64-bit era. That device held a spot at or around the top of our personal favorites list for nearly 2 years. even as other Chinese console makers released their best attempts to match what the Retroid Pocket 2 could do over and over again. Few were able to come anywhere close, besides maybe Anbernic. But sadly, the day did come when someone was finally able to knock the Retroid Pocket 2 off of its throne. That's right, in early 2022, we got our hands on their upgraded Retroid Pocket 2 Plus. And oh boy, this thing is awesome, which is why it's on this best handheld games consoles list. As the name suggests, this is the Pro version of the original console, made all that much better with a much more powerful quad-core Tiger T310 chipset, a touchscreen, eliminating our main complaint about the first iteration, and now running on Android 9. These changes, plus a few other quality-of-life modifications, have resulted in a near-perfect gaming device for retro games up to the 64-bit era. Because it is Android, you can also install Netflix, YouTube, Tinder, Instagram, Candy Crush, or Fruit Ninja if you want it. Number 5 in my list is Nintendo Switch OLED handheld gaming console. The Nintendo Switch OLED is sure to be the hot gifting item this holiday season. It's almost impossible to find in stock, both in stores and online, and there are even Twitter accounts and websites dedicated to helping shoppers score one. What makes it so special is its highly immersive screen. It's bigger and brighter and makes a load of difference for gamers who primarily play their Nintendo Switch in handheld mode. The 7-inch OLED screen is nearly an inch bigger than its, but the console itself isn't much bigger. Surprisingly enough, the OLED Switch doesn't pack any faster chips to improve game performance either, meaning you can play any Switch game across all three of Nintendo's Switch consoles. Besides the screen, the other major difference between this, the Switch Lite, and the standard Nintendo Switch is that the console has new buttons and an improved kickstand. Overall, if you can afford to splurge on the Switch OLED and have enough luck finding one in stock, it's without an ounce of doubt the best Switch money can buy. Number 4 in my list is Anbernic RG351P handheld gaming console. At times, the Anbernic RG351P can feel like magic, able to play hundreds of retro games across dozens of old consoles like the NES, PlayStation 1, Game Boy Advance, Neo Geo, and others. The volume and variety in its game library are staggering. And unlike many other retro-focused handheld consoles, the RG351P feels more modern with its easy-to-use interface, high-quality 3.5-inch screen, 3.5mm headphone jack, USB-C charging, and a micro SD card slot for expandable storage. The tricky part is the very nature of the system itself. The RG351P plays these games via emulation software. While emulations are amazing feats of technology, loading old games into emulators and then selling them in this way is legally questionable in the United States. Anbernic, however, is a Chinese company based in China, hence the RG315P comes preloaded with tons of copyrighted games. It's a legal gray area where the consumer is safe, while the producers are squarely in that gray area. Regardless, the RG351P is an amazing device. It does face stiff competition from competitors like the Retroid Pocket 3, but until Retroid sorts out its stocking issues, the RG351P is our pick for emulation. Number 3 in my list is Valve Steam Deck handheld gaming console. Valve Steam Deck offers a PC-like experience in a Switch-style form factor. Much like the Nintendo Switch, the Steam Deck features a horizontal layout, a central screen, left side, right side controls, and an HDMI docking station for big screen connectivity. But the Steam Deck features a faster CPU, GPU, and increased RAM when compared to basically any other handheld on the market. All that power comes in handy when browsing for Steam Deck games on the Steam storefront. Steam is one of the largest PC gaming storefronts available, with over 50,000 retro, modern, and upcoming games available to download. Simply toggle the Deck Verified tag and all the games you'll find work perfectly with the Steam Deck. Number 2 in my list is Nintendo Switch Lite Turquoise handheld gaming console. The undisputed best handheld console is the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite. As we're recommending purely handheld and portable consoles, we've highlighted the Nintendo Switch Lite, but for much of the same reasons we love the original Nintendo Switch. With an incredible library of games ranging from Nintendo blockbusters to indie darlings, the Switch offers some of the best games on any gaming console, not just portable ones. With fun colorways, an intuitive button layout, great battery life, expandable storage via micro SD, and newly added Bluetooth audio connectivity, the Switch Lite is an all-around top-tier handheld gaming system. Number 1 in my list is Nintendo Switch Handheld Gaming Console. The Nintendo Switch is 5 years old now, but Nintendo has indicated that no true successor is coming right now. A Pro model has been rumored for a while, but in the meantime, the existing Switch remains extremely capable, full of great games, and pretty affordable considering its handheld and TV-connected dual function. The OLED screen Switch, released last fall, is the best Switch and our recommended pick. The more vivid and larger display looks fantastic. Its rear kickstand works better for tabletop gaming, and both of these upgrades are worth the extra $50. The original Switch, or the V2 version, at $300, works similarly and is also still fine. The smaller handheld-only Switch Lite is a great value pick at $200 for anyone who just wants a basic portable game system, but it lacks any ability to connect to a TV, and its controllers don't detach. This makes it less versatile for families and means you can't replace the controllers if they break. Alright guys, this was our today's video. If you find this video helpful for you, then like the video, and if you come to our channel first time, then hit the subscribe button for our amazing upcoming videos. Be sure to check out the links in the description for the updated price of all products discussed in this video. Hope you have a great day, and see you soon in the next video.